I just bought a Dodge Challenger GT.
This is how it looks right now, but just wait until you see the final result when it's completely rebuilt.
Salam alaikum my people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're driving from Virginia to Maryland, and if you know, it's about 3 hours away from us. We are buying a project car.
What is it?
She knows I'm buying a car, but she doesn't know what car it is.
Better be something nice.
You never know. That's why I got all the zip ties, right?
So it's wrecked.
Maybe not. Yes sir, let's go. So we're about 12 minutes away from the car and we're almost there, so bear with us to see her reaction. I like it. And guess what? Just like that, we're driving the car back home. If you want to really look at it, I think the damage caused the alignment to go really bad. But here we are, driving the car back home for 3 hours non-stop. Of course, driving the car in this condition has a high risk. I made sure to strap the front end with ratchet straps as well as the rear end, making sure the bumpers or the fenders will not fly out of the car. First thing I'm gonna do to the car is take it to my body shop, and we should get that rear quarter looked at. Meanwhile, the car is at the body shop. I'm gonna go ahead, order the bumper brackets, order the bumper, so the body shop can actually align everything correctly. So I took the car yesterday to the body shop to get it looked at and to get the rear quarter work started on. And for the body shop to only fix the rear quarter for me because I don't have the materials or the equipment to do it, I also have to get them the rear bumper to align everything correctly. Without the rear bumper, they won't be able to get the work done the way I want it or the way you want it to look, like perfectly done. All the parts that I found, actually the ones I'm going to show you right now, came off a 2017 Challenger 392 Scat Pack. So here we have the front fender. Of course, this logo has to come off, and I'll put the GT logo on it because our car is a GT. Here we have the hood, complete hood. If you remember, my GT hood has 2 scoops over here. This one has a bigger scoop in the middle, which I think looks much better. The guy gave me the whole complete bumper. Buying the whole complete bumper with everything in it saves me a lot of money. You know, just buying the cover itself, the bumper cover itself is like 200 or 250. Then you have to buy every black piece by itself for a lot of money. So buying a whole complete bumper for so cheap, that saved me a lot of money. And you can find that on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna be painting all the inside of this bumper, or where actually clips, because the paint shop won't be able to get to it. This line is being primed over here, along with this line as well. Also the insides, everything's being primed to black. Now the bumper is ready for the body shop to be put on. I finished priming the bumper. I'm gonna put it in my truck and take it to the body shop so they can align everything correctly with the rear quarter damage, along with the rear bumper brackets as well. I almost forgot the brackets where the rear bumper actually mounts to. Let's go ahead, take the bumper to the body shop so that we can get the rear bumper placed and the rear quarter finished. Car is going to be staying here a couple days. Meanwhile, I will source the remaining parts, which is the headlight, the complete front bumper, and I just noticed the radiator support is broken. I'll have to buy a radiator support, headlight, passenger headlight only, front bumper, as well as the pump for the windshield washer and the sensor. I got the 2 pieces that broken from the washer fluid, and I came to see this Chrysler 2013 Chrysler 300. Unfortunately, there is no, the whole tank is going. Online it shows the picture is still there, but apparently somebody already came and took it. Could be a couple bucks, but I'm gonna have to order them from eBay, which is $20 a piece. I guess I'm lucky. As I was walking outside from the junkyard, I found this 2012 Charger right here behind me, and guess what? It has both of the pieces, and I think I need the hose that goes from the top, connect to the top right under the hood to the tank. So let's go ahead and take them off. Just to make sure that they're the same, I'm gonna remove the connectors, connect them to mine, make sure they're all the same sizes in pieces. Perfect. I managed to remove the pump along with all the hose, just in case, you know, also the connectors over there. I'm not sure what's left that I have, but also we have the sensor with the rubber, so I think we're good. Let's go and pay for these. All right, so you won't believe how much I paid for these two little pumps. Oh, the pump and the sensor for the level of the water, as well as the complete hose for the wipers. Stay tuned. I'll let you know all the breakdown on how much I spent on my parts. Now, all what I'm going to do is try to find the front end parts, which is the one headlight, radiator support, as well as complete front bumper. I'm so excited. The body shop just gave me a call and they said the car is done. So let's go ahead and pick it up and show you what kind of job they did. All right, so I've just arrived to the body shop. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh my god. Oh my god. This thing is amazing. So before I mount these in the car, I'll have to paint the inner side of the panels with black. So when you open the hood or something, when I open the hood, I don't see it's orange from the back side. So let's go ahead and paint them black. Now that I have the car back home from the body shop, I also have all the parts delivered to finish the front end build in my next video. Let's get started, removing the damaged part. This is happiness because there's no damage on the second layer. Matter of replacing one fender and put in another one. It's a piece of cake. Let's go ahead and take the radiator support off. It's hot. Let's do it. Now that I've loosened all the bolts and took all the cables that I've attached, oops, I forgot one here. That attached to the radiator support. Normally this is supposed to come off. Let's see what's holding it. Yep, just a clip. Crash sensor. Those are the airbag sensors. Maybe I should disconnect the battery first. One sensor here, one sensor here, and that's why they didn't deploy, because they didn't get crashed, damaged. So yeah, let's go get the new one. I think we got scammed by eBay. I'm not sure if it's cracked during shipping or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this crack here first. I'm not sure if you guys see it. It's right here. Fix it and then mount it on the car. I just welded them with this machine over here, plastic welding. I'm gonna put the Gorilla gel, just strengthen the whole area. Welded and glued. I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes to dry off and then I'll put it in the car. The gel has dried off. We're just gonna start putting everything back in reverse, basically. The weather was really bad yesterday. It was so hot, man. I couldn't even physically finish the cars, but today I'm determined to finish the car. Let's go ahead, finish that radiator support, put the headlights on. Now that I'm done with the radiator support, front bumper support, horns back, lights back, let's go ahead, put the headlights and take it from there. Although I had only one damaged headlight, which is the passenger headlight, believe it or not, it was much cheaper to get both headlights from eBay. I'm gonna go through all the prices and show you guys how much did it cost me to buy all these parts. This Challenger came with the HID, so before you order, make sure you have ordered the right headlights. Plug it and try it. Yeah! I'm just gonna put the headlight right here. I hope it's not gonna fall. Yep. Yeah! This one is working. This one is working. Both high beam work. Yeah! Headlights work. Let's go ahead and bolt them on. These are one of the easiest headlights to put down in the car. Literally go just 3 bolts. One over here and 2 in the bottom. Before I slap the fender on, it's easier to replace these things. If you remember from my previous video, I got these parts from the junkyard, which is the washer fluid pump and the washer fluid sensor, along with some hoses, because our hose is damaged. If you have a pump like this or a sensor and you really have a hard time put it in, all you gotta use is like water with soap, just soap, because it will dry out eventually. Don't use oil or something for these kind of things. The pump is in, the sensor is in. All we need to do is plug them in. Need to test it and see there is no leakage coming down from here.
Most helpers. Right, Tokyo?
What about
He's
Max?
so cute. Say hi, Max. Say I love you. Say I love you to the followers. Say I love you.
Come on, guys, you gotta give it up for Max.
Say follow, like, and subscribe.
Let's test that before we put the fender on. Here you go above the sensors.
Yeah, I think it's good. That's hilarious. I'm missing the sprayers.
Is it?
Yeah.
Guess what? Come, let me show you.
Does the new hood have them?
I have it right here. Could be disconnected over there. So let's go ahead and continue changing the fender. Matching up right here. Matching up right here. Here we go. Everything is matching up. Let's put the screws on. The Challenger almost looks like a complete car right now. Look at the gaps. Let's go ahead, start assembling the front bumper. The bumper has like 1,000 pieces, and every piece on that bumper is an aftermarket piece. And nothing gonna be like OEM. Just gonna leave it in the heat. Sun is gonna cook it for a little bit, and then maybe the clips will joint. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and replace the hood. 1 screw here, 2 screw here, unhook the hydraulics. Change the hinges. It's being recommended that you change the hinges because the hinges could be bent as well. No! I'm literally trying to fix something, but I broke something else. I'm so tired I couldn't throw the hood far away. It's dented over here. How stupid. Thank you.
Mistakes happen, and this is one of them. But at this point, I gotta go back and finish the project. And here, I'm changing the old hinges with the new ones.
The reason why I decided to put the hinges first, the screws here, they're so tight. So 1 here and 1 here. So it's a pretty tight window. I'm on the hydraulics already. It can support the hood. Driver's side, it looks like we have a little bit of the hood is going on top of the fender. It's good here, but it's bad here. So the fender has to come out a little bit. Gap is nice, but just the hood is lifted. Hey guys, it's coming all together better than before. Can't imagine how happy I am because look at the gaps. Look at them. Just look, it's such a straight line, same height, same level. Everything is lining up. I just had to loosen up the hinges a little bit. I'm gonna start changing the mirrors. We should have 2 screws, a screw over here, and then should be a screw right here. This should probably have 1 screw over here. For you to reach the screws for these part right here, you have to lower all the window down. Those are the 3 screws we need to take off. So this whole piece will come off and then we'll replace them with the new mirrors. And now I'm gonna do exactly the same thing to the other side. I gotta test the mirror. Sir, it's working. Here's my friend Fair fixing my problem. The hood problem. What the heck? You make it look so easy. I'm really excited to tell you that the Challenger is coming along, it's coming together, and it's almost done. And with the last step that I have here is putting the front bumper on here and take it to the paint shop. To mount the front bumper is pretty easy. We got 2 screws and 2 pins that will go and just slide over here. Same thing on the other side. And you put 2 nuts over here, 1 here and 1 there. Let's go ahead and do it. Yep, just slides like that. Then do the same thing from the other side. Oh, there we go. Guys, look at this lining. It's amazing. From first try. Now let's close the hood. See how that looks. Before I go ahead and close the hood, you know you've done a really good job when everything lines up together. So I'm really stoked. We just need to tie the nut over here. So we'll pull the bumper forward. But hey, it looks good so far. I'm really happy with it. So let me try closing the hood. No way. Guys, look at this perfection. I'm so happy with it. This is before we even put any bolts or screws whatsoever. So once I tighten these bolts, all this is gonna go back up and it's gonna look good. Let's do it. Bumper is set. Let's see the gappings now. So the hood is lifted a tiny bit. So what I'm going to do is lower the latch, which should bring the hood down slightly bit, so it will match with everything. I'm really excited with the process here. As you can see, all the line matching, everything straight up, and the car basically ready for paint. I'm not installing the fog lights, I'm not installing the front splitter, and I'm not installing the side lights because I'm gonna take the car for paint, so we can install these afterwards. I'm thinking to remove this one as well, so the body shop won't have to mess it up or something. So I'm gonna try to remove it. Should be flipped right out, but the car is ready for the body shop. So we have to install here a couple clips, make sure that the bumper won't go anywhere. And now I'm installing the last two pieces that goes in the engine bay to cover everything. We just have to do minor adjustment. I don't think the body shop is gonna be able to tape this little rubber. I'm gonna remove it just like to this side. Whenever we get the car back from the paint shop, we can remove the mirror and then put the rubber back. Might as well, the painter will paint everything behind here. We don't need to leave these ones over here. Put that one in there. We'll find it later. Let's do the same to the other side. So I got two more things to do before I take the car to the paint shop. A is vacuum all the mouse poop or the rat poop, whatever you want to call it. B, remove the scoop from the hood so it doesn't get any paints on it. Let's do it. On to the last piece, which is removing this. I call it scoop. I don't know what you guys call it. Put it down in the comment. Just slides it. Yeah. Just clips. They have better room to paint everything green. Drives so smooth, although with the bad alignment. I don't want to jinx it, guys. I'd already dropped off a car. I've talked to them. I showed them what parts needs to be painted and what's not. So I'm really excited to pick up this car because this Challenger was like one of my biggest projects, like bigger than the 370Z and bigger than the other project that I worked on, because it had so much work needs to be done. And finally, I am like literally a few seconds away from picking it up, and finally I'm gonna see it in one color. If you have watched my previous videos, you would know what I mean by one color. It was 4 colors. So, oh my God, there it is. Here is the car. Look at it, guys. Oh, wow. Oh my God, the color is really nice. You can see all the flakes in here. But I don't know why they didn't paint the mirrors. I removed, in my previous video, I removed these rubbers right here specifically so they can paint the mirrors. And the mirrors are not painted. That's very strange. So I need to go to them and talk about it. But the paint in total looks amazing. I'm really happy with the results. especially when the sun hits it. You can see all these little details. Oh yeah. Again, like I said, this is the best Mako that I deal with, but of course there's a couple mistakes here and there. Everybody makes a mistake. They forgot the mirrors. So I'll have to come back in about 2 days to pick up the car. This time will be complete. Challenger is ready. They painted the mirrors. Glow is gonna take me. Let's go and get it. Here we go again. We're next to Mako.
Here we go again. What?
Well, here we are again next to Mako. Hopefully this time they painted the mirrors. I mean, they
Yeah,
called me and they
hopefully,
said that they painted the mirrors. Let's go look for it.
Really?
Let's go look for it. Where is it?
Where is it? What color is it?
She's making fun of me.
Come on, YouTuber. Where is it?
Go straight. Oh, maybe they haven't taken it out yet. But
Yeah, maybe. It's
oh,
right there.
there it is. Look at it, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Well, go back
like
and
a-
drop me next to the
It looks
office.
like a beetle.
This Bentley's just got painted. Looks good, guys. Yep, they did a good job. We just gotta remove it, put the rubber back. Now, I gotta go pay so I can take the Challenger home. Still reversing. Ah. Well, she wants me to clean her back camera because she cannot see. Make sure that you stick to the end of this video to see how much I paid for all the parts for this car. There we go. Bye-bye. Yep. Let's go pay. Now the muscle getting painted. Just paid for it. I picked it up. And I'm very, very excited that the Challenger is actually coming all together in one piece, in one color. It was raining earlier. I decided to do the tires, and possibly if I can get a slot, I'm gonna go just across the street over there, and hopefully they will let me in and they will just do my alignment right there and then without an appointment. So if we can get this out of the way, so we can go ahead and start finishing the Challenger, putting all these small pieces that left, reinstall them again, like the side lights on the bumpers, the rubbers under the mirrors, then putting the door panels. I'm so happy how the car is turning out to be. And with the few mileage that it has, it's almost looking like a new car again. Number one of getting the car back on the road is getting new tires. So here's the Challenger going in the back of the shop. Getting new tires. There we go. And after we put the new tires, we can go ahead and do the alignment finally.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone.
Although I have one good tire in the back, I'm replacing the whole set with new Michelin tires just to make sure that the car is balanced. It's too small. Now I'm giving my Amigo more time. See, 245, 45, 19. That's too small. And this is the right size. 235, 55, 19. 45 is way smaller. And even it's being harder to remove from the wheel, as you can see. It's almost breaking his machine. Almost there. Trying to see if there's any damage on this side since the alignment is going far. And that's where the impact was, or the damage. I can't see really any dent parts. From this side, looks exactly the same to the other side. But everything looks great, intact. good thing is, you know, it's a 2018 car, so I don't see any oil leaks. I don't see any stuff like that. So great. What's your shop name?
Kenzie Auto Service,
Where are you located?
6915 Hollis Road, North Chesapeake, Virginia.
There we go. This guy
23224.
this guy will give you the best deal.
Oh yeah, used tire, new, oil change, brakes, tire rotation.
He got it all over here. This is the old method of checking the tire if it doesn't leak.
Yeah.
No bubbles, no air coming out. All tires are replaced, and just by changing the tires, the car already feels so much better, because one tire, as you can see, was low profile, so the car was like this, and then the front tires weren't in a good shape. There's no thread left in them, so I had to change them. So 3 tires were really bad, and then 1 tire was okay. But all 4 Michelin tires on the car, and now we're going to the alignment. Like I said, I hope they just take us in without an appointment. GNN Auto Service, I've never been here before, but they have a Challenger, so they should honor that I have a Challenger as well, and take mine in right away. Hello, Jimmy. Hello. Welcome to Car and Go. This is
Hello, sir.
This video is sponsored by Car and Go.
Yeah. Well, hello.
I was so lucky because they took my car in as the last customer of the day to do my alignment. So I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be in there, but I will ask if I can get in there and take some videos while the guy is doing the alignment. Let's see. He's already started doing it, so I'm really stoked for the alignments to be done, because that means all the lights from the dashboard is going to go away, and then the car is just going to drive straight. So heck yeah, I'm excited. As you can see with the new tire, the gap is way much better from the old tire, which was like a low profile. And I'm so happy with, because the guy told me that there is nothing damaged behind the wheel, which caused, you know, I thought there would be something damaged behind the wheel because the alignment is really bad, but he said nope, it's just the alignment. I just took the Challenger out for a test drive. As you can see, the steering wheel is straight, but I still probably have to restart or remove the terminal from the battery, get these lights off, or maybe they will turn off when I turn the car off. But I just left the shop. Let's make a U-turn and see how the car drives. The current messages that we have: blind spot alert because the mirrors are not blocked, the service electronic stability control, that's because of the alignment, ABS service anti-lock brake system, alignment issue, then all-wheel drive temporarily unavailable, which also I think it's a alignment issue. Steering is straight though. I'm still getting the same errors, so I'm not sure if it's actually a sensor or weird. You know, we just fixed the alignment, so I'm not sure. Okay guys, so I'm gonna try the first method, which is the cheapest, the free method, which is removing the battery terminal. I've already loosened this one, so just remove it. And let's just let it sit for a few minutes, and then hopefully the computer will restart. Make sure there's nothing left in here. The computer will restart itself. I'm not sure if the speed sensor will disable the all-wheel drive in the Challengers. I am really not sure. If you know, please put it down in the comments. The speed sensor is not that expensive and it's really easy to replace. All right, I'm gonna try to connect this terminal back on here. Let's hope this way will work. Let's give it a start. Yep, I still have both lights in here. Here's the messages. We do have blind spot, ABS. You see the all-wheel drive just came back on again. Okay guys, I'm just gonna check it with my little OBDI. OBDI, is that what you call it? Yeah, I guess so. Let's check it with this one and see. It shows 0 codes, so they'd just be stuck, and I need a bigger computer to reset everything. So this would not work. I need a better one. This will stay there. At this point, it could be one of these two issues. It's either a damaged wheel sensor, or the codes are just stuck in their ECU and needs a restart. So I'm gonna lift the car, take the tire out, and see if I can see anything behind that. The speed sensor should be this one. This is it right here. This could be damaged. Let's just go ahead and replace it and see if that fixes the problem.
Changing the speed sensor is a pretty straightforward process. Remove the tire, and then with a size 10mm, remove the speed sensor and replace it with a new one. And here I'm changing the fender liner since mine was gone with the accident.
But for now, I'm gonna put all the small stuff that we took to get the car painted. Install the wire harness for the fog lights, and then install the fog light cover to be mounted up here. For the fog light, it should really just clip on. Here we go, the fog light already clamped. It just like clips, you just push it. Make sure everything is clamped in. And the fog lights are good to go. Now we'll do the wire harness for the fog lights. For the wire harness, the side that has 2 clips goes to the driver's side, and the side that has 3 clips goes to the passenger side, because we have actually a fog light, a bumper light, and then we have the connection for the harness itself. Install these bumper lights. Oh my god, they look amazing. Alright, time to put the rear ones on. Trying to get the cable out from these holes, so yeah. Here's the cable. Back one goes first here. And then front one clips. Slide it in the back and then clip it. Of course, I gotta show you the good part. Here we go. Yeah, the fog lights are working. The side ones. Yep. Going back. Installing the hood scoop, it's pretty easy. You just gotta have to push it in. You gotta push it back. There you go. It clicks. You push it from the front, then you push it from the back, and it clicks right on. The scoop is on. Step number 4, installing the front splitter. I think I have to unscrew this one, lose it a little bit so it can slide up there, and use the same screws to hold this one. After 30 minutes of try to remove these clips, I'll try to put the front splitter in and see. Let's see how that goes. Those clips have to go in here, and they should clip right on. But I'm sorry guys, I can't hold the phone and do it, so I'm gonna have to put the phone back here. push the front splitter inside, then push the bumper outside for the clips to go in. And just do it for all the clips. How nice, even, and all sits together. Should be a clip right there. You can see it. We can put it from the back. We're gonna do exactly the same thing from the other side. Here's how it looks from the other side. Nice and even. Honestly, when I picked up the car from the paint, the bumper was like going in and out, but right now it's like solid, so strong, because this piece is so hard, it's holding all the bumper together. So I would recommend you getting this if you damaged it. Step number 5 is installing these rubbers. This rubber and this piece, they go right here under the mirror. I took them off so the painter don't have to tape really a small piece like that. So they should sit like this. We need to remove the mirror to put this on. So let's do it. Step number 6, installing the door panel. It's pretty easy. It got clips everywhere, and then one screw here, then 3 screws underneath, and 1 screw here. 5 screws in total, and then the rest is just clips. Driver side mirror and door panel, pretty solid. Now we'll do the same thing to the other side. Step number 7, installing the rear view mirror on the cover to cover it. And this rear view mirror in the Challenger is really important because it actually controls your high beam. So your auto high beam works with this mirror because it got a sensor. It's very dark. It will turn your auto high beam on. You gotta find the right angle. There you go. And then just turn it this way, and your view mirror is pretty much fit on. Just put the cover back on here. Here we go. Rear mirror, it's all in. Now we just need to detail the car. Finally excited to announce this is the final step that we're going to do for the Challenger, which is just installing the badges, the GT and the number 4 for all-wheel drive. Yep, I think so. If I'm wrong, put it down in the comments. So let's install this and show you the final results of the Challenger. I'm gonna do a quick breakdown of the parts that I purchased for this project. Here are the complete price list for all the parts, and I think I really got a good bargain at these prices. For a total of $3,400, I got my car completely road ready. And now we're to the final moment. The Challenger is done. Enjoy the rest of the video.